Hello, friends. In continuation of our part one, I would like to continue the second part, which is going to include our most important part of insurance and how to handle financial conditions, special financial conditions, problems that has arisen due to COVID-19 condition. Insurance. Let us clearly understand the facts and fallacies because most of the doctors doesn't know, including myself, doesn't know anything about insurance and get so many policies for a very, very less coverage money because we all think that the money that we are paying for insurance should come back to us with a return. Please don't have that notion. Insurance and another thing is never ever combine an insurance with investment. If they say whatever money that you're paying, it will be given back to you, the money that you are giving today will be given after 10 years or 15 years. So much of money will be given. Don't listen to any of those. All are going to benefit only the insurance agents and the insurance companies. Only product that is going to help you in your life is a pure term policy. Speak to your agents, insurance agent to give you only a pure term policy. If they refuse or if they are going to dodge, please go to online. Look into policybazaar.com and then check the various insurance policies available online. All pure term policies can be taken online. Each policy I'm talking about for a person of 30 years, for a pure term policy of 1 crore, it will only be 15 to 17,000 rupees. Same thing with if you take an endowment policy, it will be anywhere between 6 to 7 lakhs. We'll go through this now. The policy before that, I want you to understand that all policies that are sold to you in various names like Jeevan Shanti, Jeevan Honor, Jeevan Sukanya, whatever Jeevan Deep, whatever it is, they are all classified under endowment policy. Endowment policies are very, 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 very good for the insurance agents and the insurance companies, not for you. Only thing that is very useful to you is pure term policy. Insurance. When you start your professional career, first think of insurance. Keep insurance and investment separate. There is a difference between the regular endowment plan sold by insurance agent, which takes a lot of premium but offer you less coverage. You look at your insurance policy of any of LIC, they'll say surrender value. It will be only 5 lakhs or 7 lakhs. They'll say you'll get 50 lakhs, 70 lakhs, but this, in case if you die before this the policy gets over, you will get only the surrender value plus a minimum amount of bonus, which is neither sufficient for your family nor for your children. So, for as I told you before, for a 1 crore policy for a pure term policy is only 15,000 rupees. Assumption at 35 years, insurance 1 crore for Jeevan Shri is about 25 years. Annual premium is about 6 lakhs. They'll say first 15 years you have to pay. Next 10 years, I have this policy. That is the reason I'm telling you all this. Next 10 years, no premium is paid. And at the end of 25 years, you get about 65 lakhs. Same policy. Instead of taking endowment, if I put the same money in pure term policy for 1 crore, tenure is same 25 years. Annual premium is only 15,000 rupees. Maybe it is a little more now, about 18,000. The rest 5.85 lakhs invested for next 15 years will give about 50 lakhs. And that 50 lakhs left for 10 years without any handling will give you around 16.87 crores. Once you take a pure term policy and not an endowment policy. People will ask, sir, I already put in endowment policy, what to do with that? If you put an endowment policy, if you have completed 3 years, you can convert that into a paid up policy and avoid further payment of that insurance, and you will not lose the money also. Whatever money that you have paid, that will be covered for that insurance. Another insurance that we have to 100% take as a medical insurance. Don't think that being doctors we are not going to be affected by diseases. What is a super top-up policy? We'll talk about it now. See, instead of going to Star Health, this, that, and all, the simple nationalized bank like Indian Bank or a private Punjab National Bank or a private bank like Lakshmi Bank, they give a medical insurance scheme for 10 lakhs to a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children. The cost is approximately 24,000. Today, I mean, it is around 30,000 rupees a year. It's about 2,500 rupees per month. Addition, if your insurance coverage becomes more than 10 lakhs, say 15 lakhs, you need not take a full coverage for 25 lakhs. Instead, over this basic 10 lakh policy, you can take another policy called super top-up policy, which will cover anything beyond the 10 lakhs. Say, assuming that you have taken a policy for 10 lakhs, a basic insurance policy of 10 lakhs, and super top-up policy for 25 lakhs, and if your medical bill becomes 30 lakhs, first 10 lakhs will be borne by the insurance company of Indian Bank or Lakshmi or Punjab National Bank. The rest of the 20 lakhs will be covered by the HDFC ERCO or any other company. This I have taken, so I mentioned this company. You can take any other medical company and get a super top-up policy. The third policy that you have to take is a professional indemnity policy. Don't think that you will not be sued because today it has become a commercial world. All doctors are getting sued for the mistakes that we commit unknowingly or assumed mistakes of the patient. So it is better to take a professional indemnity policy for 10 lakhs. It is about hardly about 2,000 rupees a year. I think we should all have a professional indemnity policy. Householders policy also can be taken. Other policy that most of the doctors get into or get involved with is called ULIPs, unit linked insurance policy. Again, it has two coverage: life cover plus investment plus tax benefit. That's how they sell the product. Please remember, understand that it should never be combined with another product. A life cover should only offer you life cover. It should not mix investment. It should never give a tax benefit also. Because when they combine all the three, it neither gives a cover nor becomes a good investment, neither gives it might give a marginal tax benefit. That's all. So my personal opinion is always not to use this ULIPs or endowment policies, but to use only a short-term policy. All of us are have lost money in this concept. I know that. What is this financial calculators? If you go to App Store of Android or Google or Indian iOS, Apple phone or Android phone. After that, you find there is a column. There is an app called Ease Financial Calculators. Download this app. It is very useful for return on investment. If someone says, if insurance agent says, sir, instead of if when you put this much money, you get 50 lakhs in 10 years, 10 lakhs, you put now 50 lakhs in 10 years or 20 years, you can immediately go and use this ROI called as return on investment calculator, and you will know the percentage that it works out to. You can easily catch all this people who are trying to mis-sell a product. And one more thing, be careful with insurance agents and people who try to sell an insurance product in the bank, in your nationalized bank, in your bank, any bank. If they say buy a mutual fund or insurance or any such product in your bank or in your by your insurance agent, please avoid that. Take a professional financial advisor's help and then invest. to save money. Personal financial tips. What are they? Basically, keep 6 months of your expenses, family expenses as a reserve, cash reserve. Not all. See, 1 month cash can be kept in your house. 2 months or money can be kept in bank FD, and 3 months money can be kept in liquid funds. This money is not to generate any return for you. It is only for your comfort in case of an emergency like this COVID situation. 3 months lockdown, 4 months lockdown. Business is going to take another 2-3 months to develop. This time you need not suffer if you have a personal cash reserve. And during the time of crisis, stay calm and avoid panic selling your insurance products or your shares, mutual fund units. They will all be down in the value, but don't become panicky and start selling. Wait for the time to settle down, then you can sell. At the same time, if you have extra cash, you can buy very good houses or commercial products or very good shares at a lesser price. This is called as a bargain hunting. And always, every 6 months once, review your portfolio. Every 1 year, rebalance your portfolio. I told you, you should have 50% in debt, say 30% or 25% in mutual funds, 15% in gold, 10% in gold, about 10 or 15% in cash. Make sure that one doesn't become overweight. So if the real estate becomes 40, 50, 60%, try to sell few and bring it back to the 25%. So this is called as a rebalancing your portfolio. What are the things that I should do after listening to the lecture? First, start a demat account for buying stocks and mutual funds. Without investing your money in equity, you will never be able to achieve financial freedom on fixed deposits and real estate. Please understand that. Subscribe to a basic financial magazine like Outlook Money, those kind of things. Personal finance magazines, you can subscribe and start reading and get used to the terms that they use. And the moment you get a child, put 10,000 rupees every month for the child's marriage, another 10,000 for the children's education in a mutual fund. A good mutual fund with your financial advisor, you can put. And your school fees is about 25,000 rupees per year is tax deductible. Please use that for your tax purposes. And take a minimum term insurance for 2 lakhs, 2 crores, which is about 30 to 35,000 rupees per annum, say around 3,000 rupees a month, which is tax deductible. It will make your life much more comfortable and it will be peaceful for your family even when you pass out. Regarding financial aspect, they will definitely miss you, but not the income that generated by you. Always, as I told you, take a health insurance for 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs, 35 lakhs also. I told you about 10 lakhs for insurance and 25 lakhs as a super top up. It will all come to around 40,000 rupees. Again, 3,000, 3,200 rupees a month. It is also tax deductible. Retirement pension scheme. If there are retirement schemes, pension schemes available, if you invest up to 10,000 rupees per annum is tax deductible, and you can buy a householder's insurance policy or to safeguard your house from this natural calamities and even theft. Please understand that investing is a lifelong commitment. Don't think that buying a share today and selling tomorrow or within a month. No, don't try to ask shareholder, your share broker, how much do I, which share should I buy? When will it go up? Or when, as soon as you invest 1 lakh or 2 lakhs in mutual fund, keep on asking your financial advisor, when will it go up? 3 months it is, 3 years now, it is not giving much return. Don't keep on troubling him. Please understand that stocks and mutual funds have invested their money in the company has to grow and its value. So when you are buying a house, you don't ask anything about it for 20 years or 23 years. Same way, a good money invested in good companies or mutual funds which are invested in good companies will take a long time to grow, and when it grows very big. Please understand that. Don't invest in mutual funds and shares for lesser time. It should minimum be 10 to 15 years time. So one should strive for being money rich. That is, most of the doctors are money rich. That is, you go to clinic or go to college, go for consultation, make money. So you spend time and make money. But you have money, extra money, but you don't have extra time. That is called as being rich. You should strive to become wealthy. That is called as time rich. I have money, but I need not work for it. My money is working for me. That is called as being wealthy. There is a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Of course, once you become time rich, you have to always concentrate on your health and your mindset. So this COVID condition, what are we going to do with the financial aspects of this COVID? Improvise, adapt, and overcome the situation. So please understand that even before COVID-19, there was a recession in both world economy and Indian economy. Country was transforming out of cash economy in 2016. 2017, we entered into GST. So there was a recession. This only added. And this COVID-19 has caused decrease in patient inflow, not because of the disease, it is more because of the lockdown. So what is the current scenario? It's only about 20 to 30% of your OP. The immediate income is decreasing. The expenses are increasing because of your so many machines that you are asked to purchase to keep the patients and yourself safe. What are the solutions? Cost cutting, where possible. You can take a bank overdraft and inventory leverage. If you have any equipment or materials, use that and take a borrowed loan. And moratorium. Government has given you 3 months moratorium. You can use that. So expenses can be divided into fixed and variable. Rent, electricity, water, staff salary, housekeeping are all fixed. PP kits, OP materials, consultant charges, lab costs are variable. So today the fixed costs are the same, whereas the variable costs, actually the PP kits and all have gone up. So you are not able to pay rent. What are you going to do? There is, if you had put a commercial property, you should have put a clause called force majeure, but please don't use it. Most of us don't even know about it. The second thing is you can speak to the owner and then not pay the rent, and for the next 3 months or 6 months, or if he's adamant, you can always ask him to adjust it against the rent that you have paid. Please go through a goodwill approach than legal ways. Similarly, EMI, government has given a moratorium for 6 months, which you can use, but keep paying the interest, because this interest is going to attract more interest. And don't worry about being in NPA, because government has given you moratorium for 3 months. Plus, after that, they've increased it to another 30 days. So 6 months you have a moratorium, followed by another 3 months to declare you as an NPA, non-performing asset. So you have time on your side, but please keep paying your interest. Overdraft facility, you can go and approach your bank manager based on your transaction. They'll give you a loan, and you can always go for enhancement of your existing house loan. In case, or you can even pledge your gold jewelry. Please don't use a credit card or a personal loan. You can ask for a loan at a prime lending rate, which is little lesser than for others. And if you have a mobile, like I have an Axis Bank account, you can. There is a clause called on all this account. There is a called as install loan, and there is a pre-approved loan for doctors. Especially because I'm not telling anything personal about Axis, but I have an account with Axis, and there is a pre-approved loan without collateral for doctors under this install loan. And top up available for car loans are also today. And FT loans, if you have FT, take loans against it. They'll charge only 2% extra. And if you have an agriculture property with the FT in your bank, if you have an agriculture property, they're not charging any extra interest. You can take loan from that. And if your father has got a FD, you can take a loan against that. They'll charge you only 4% against that, plus the FD interest. And you can also take loan against insurance policies, mutual funds, and stocks that you have. MSME loans, state government. For this, you have to get your Udyog Aadhar. With that Udyog Aadhar, you can avail the stick loan or SIDBI loan or this Mudra loan. These are all government loans. Please use this. In a nutshell, please ensure your personal and family safety. Understand that there is going to be a decreased number of patients and decreased number of income. Part pay or postpone rent, part pay or postpone IT income tax, or use the moratorium. Pay interest if not EMI. Don't meddle with government requirements. Unless in dire need, don't take any loan. If needed, use top up existing home loan or gold loan instead of any business or personal loan. Use only your money for life expenses or not lifestyle expenses. Please remember that this too shall pass. Thanking you for your patient listening. You can reach me in my mail ID. Thank you very much.